right now we switch over to the Bible-Mulcahy School of Dancing in Waterford, and they are going to set the show adrift by helping us to tap our troubles away. Let's have a welcome for the Bible-Mulcahy School from Waterford. Here they are. 9 to 14. Oh, there we are. Here they are. Tap the troubles away. Very good.
I've known Betty almost 50 years. I went into the Pantomime Society at 19 and auditioned, and she gave everyone a chance, so I ended up being a dancer there, and then moved on to Tops of the Town, which was huge in Waterford at the time. It was a local variety show that you competed locally and then nationally, and it ended up in the Gaiety in Dublin being televised. I would have huge respect for Betty. Betty elevated dancing and dancers. Before it was, you were just there swaying, and now Betty elevated dancing by bringing new routines, harder routines, showcasing dancers and making it even, I suppose, a highlight of the show. So Betty was always passionate about dancing all of her life, and she passed that passion on. We were her girls. Whatever show Betty was in, you were her girls, and that was it. I think one of the funniest memories is just to show how innovative she was. In 1976, the Eurovision was on, and the Brotherhood of Man won with Kisses for Me. And we were, ACEC, we were in the Savoy in the quarterfinals, and Betty on rehearsal came up, Paddy Galvin learned the song, and Betty taught myself and Lelia Kennedy the dance in the ladies' toilet, which we performed that night, which she always managed to be topical, to be ahead of her game, to be doing the right thing at the right time. So I think Betty, she was my dancing teacher, my mentor and my friend, and her passion for dancing has continued. She's still teaching in the Mulcahy Bible School of Dancing. Betty, we all wish you the very best and well done.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a pleasure to play a small part in this wonderful occasion that recognises the great achievements of Betty Mulcahy in the musical theatre life of Waterford. In the early 1960s, this theatre had 3 local mainstays: the Light Opera Festival, Féile na Scoilne, and a fledgling Tops of the Town that reached across all strands of local society. But only one went national, and when it did, it had the clear Waterford stamp on it of Betty Bible-Mulcahy. She combined her Irish dancing and ballroom dancing talents and became Waterford's first real choreographer. With the great ACEC shows, she upped the ante for everyone with her frontline dancers who appeared with such great style, panache and confidence, things that we had never seen before on the local stage. Betty was our first real homegrown choreographer, and she sent shivers down the spines of the audience watching the shows, but also of the opposing shows, including the Dublin ones, as she produced great dancing, costumes, makeup, music and all the items that were required to produce a perfect picture. Those ACEC shows with Patsy Sheridan and Denny Corcoran gave RTE the confidence to televise John Player Tops, knowing that it was safe and that it could look and sound so good. She is Waterford's choreography pioneer, leading us to a place where we would produce many fine choreographers since and continue to do it. And when I finally learned how to spell choreography, I knew that Betty had changed things forever. And for that, I say thank you, Betty. And what a truly deserved honour for you and all your family here tonight. Well done. Thank you.
Hi Betty, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to congratulate you on receiving the Green Room Lifetime Achievement Award. What an honour, but you're well deserving of it. You have given your life to dancing, and dancing is your life. Over the years, you have had success after success and have reached the top in your profession. You have also played your part in the culture of our city. This award that you have received is testament of the admiration and respect that you are held in by all who are involved in the theatre. Betty, enjoy your night and remember, you are simply the best.
And now we'll welcome onto the stage Bible-Mulcahy. There are still people in Waterford who refer to Betty's dancing school as the Betty Bibles. Betty taught her first Irish dance class in 1948, her mother having started the then Waterford Academy of Irish Dancing with a friend back in the 20s. Eventually, Betty took it over in 1950. Here we are. How are you, Betty? You look as young as ever. Betty, come over and talk to me. Betty, you're so welcome here on the stage that you've graced for so long. Let's go into the middle, Betty. We're not being blocked. Oh, you were, as Patsy and Michael both said, you were Waterford's really first choreographer.
Sure, I did my best.
But you had the vision.
I loved it. I loved every minute that I spent. And I mean, I'm still teaching with my two girls and my granddaughter. They're all here. My son is here and his wife. Oh dear. First of all, I am thrilled and honoured to receive this award. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you very much.
Well, it's great to get the acknowledgement of your peers in the artistic world in Waterford. That tops of Late Late Show thing with Tap Your Troubles Away. My daughter was in it, Betty, but that's not why you won the award.
See, I remember everything.
Yeah, but that was the first time any dancing troupe outside of the Billy Barry's in Dublin got to appear on the Late Late Show. Betty, you were always breaking new ground. You know the AC/DC Tops shows?
Oh, brilliant.
They're legendary.
Yes.
Yeah, and look, I know, and Tina up there has told me, there is one tape of it somewhere in somebody's attic, and it needs to be found. Yeah, it would be wonderful to have it, Betty, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would, yes. Well, without so many shows, we won 4.
Yes. But
national, 4 national Tops of the Town.
That's right. And they were so innovative. Yeah. Yes, and those 6 dancers you had.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, brilliant.
I remember producing one Tops show and you came in, I was terrified. Because you looked at the costumes and said, well, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. What are they doing over there exactly? But you left that room that night, we had a better show for it.
Oh, yes.
You were an amazing talent. You've given so much to theatre in Waterford, and you've given so much to people in Waterford. Because people who come and learn to dance, Betty, They learn everything. Confidence.
They do, yes.
Relationships.
Yeah, and
you know.
if they start nice and young,
Yes.
and we train in our little way, you know, discipline matters so much in dancing. And just in every walk of life. If you don't have discipline, you really will never make it. Whether you're singing or dancing or acting, whatever it is, you must have all your basic work, that's the most important, and discipline. And always have respect for your teachers.
Okay. You should have been here for the revolting children, Betty. You'd have sorted them out. I have to mention Billy, your late husband. The two of you were the All-Ireland ballroom champion dancers.
Yes.
You were the first ever ones, weren't you?
Yes, we were. Many years ago.
Yeah, and that was a wonderful achievement as well.
Yeah.
So Betty, tonight, Waterford Arts Community acknowledges you for the Lifetime Achievement Award for all you have achieved for Waterford in your lifetime.
Thank you so much, Pat.
Thank you so much, Betty.
Thank you. I'm very young, I'm only 90.
I'm only cutting off. And so that brings tonight's performance to an end. There are drinks available upstairs in the bar. You have to pay for them. There's no free gin this time. But you can buy me one because I'm looking forward to having one. So that's going on for an hour after this performance. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. It's been a wonderful night. I hope you've all enjoyed it. We will see you all this time again next year. Good night, everybody.